Hello, and welcome to the Joy Corner. I'm Carol DeChaine, your intuitive spiritual guide for practical matters and Marconics multidimensional energy practitioner. I bring the Joy Corner to you because sometimes, well, all the time pretty much, when we don't have what we want in life, there's some sort of belief structure that's holding us back. There's a fear, there's a something happening there. And it's always down kind of in our subconscious mind. We may know what it is, we may not, and we may know why we have it and we may not. But if you use different tools, you can find out what those things are and you can work on them. Now, I am affirmations I find are incredibly good at bringing up the issues that we may have that are the opposite of the I am affirmation. So if you're saying, this is what I want, and then you go, this is not working for me, those fears will just pop up. So even if you don't do these a lot and you only do it to find the fears and the limiting beliefs so that you know what they are, so you can work on them, it's a great tool. Or you can also use it and do it right so that you then start chipping away at that limiting belief. And you might find that you chip away with big chunks, and sometimes you find you do little teeny tiny little slivers. That's just a little bit comes off, and so you have like a 1/4% that you've shifted your life. But if you keep doing things, that 1/4% could take you way off on a different tangent where you want to be instead of the life maybe where it's going right now. Even in just one area of your life, you might find you have a huge shift. This time, the I am affirmation is the universe sends me more and more prosperity and abundance. Kind of like that, huh? Wearing green today for that. The universe sends me more and more prosperity and abundance. Knowing that you can have more, that you can be more, that there's no reason why the universe has an unlimited supply. Why can't you have more? It's not being materialistic unless you think that way. What the prosperity and abundance means is abundance in maybe a job raise or in where you get a promotion. It could be that a house becomes available that wasn't before at a really good price. It could be that your finances are in better shape. It could be that your retirement is in better shape, but it could also be an abundance of wonderful people in your life. Prosperity when you're looking at fabulous animals or other people to be around, or I mean, all kinds of things it could mean. So it doesn't have to be abundance in money, but that's totally good. Money is not a bad, evil thing unless you make it one. Just like anything else in the universe isn't bad or evil unless you make it that way. So if you would go ahead and come with me on this little trip that we always do, we're going to say it together 3 times. If you can close your eyes and get a little centered, that's always helpful. But if you're walking or driving, probably not the best idea. And I always close my eyes with you because I want to be able to feel through it with you. So we're going to do it 3 times. Feel it through your body like it's actually your truth right this minute. Incredibly important. Otherwise, your subconscious is going to go, say whatever you want. I'm not getting on board. I have to say it way too many times for me to get on board. And we don't need to do that if we make it our truth right now. So, you ready? And it is again, the universe sends me more and more prosperity and abundance. So we're going to close our eyes and breathe it in, and we're going to say it. The universe sends me more and more prosperity and abundance. And doesn't that feel nice? Feel it in your body like, is this your truth? I'm going to do it again. The universe sends me more and more prosperity and abundance. Breathe again and feel it going down to your fingers and your toes tingling along as you do it. If you can, sometimes it doesn't make it that deep, but just feel it through. And then we're going to say it one more time. The universe sends me more and more prosperity and abundance. And breathe it in. And then realize that you only have to do it 3 to 5 times at a sitting, as long as you can feel it being your truth right now. And then if you want to do it a couple times a day, that's great. You can even do a little extra credit by writing it down while you're saying it, because then you'll see it, you'll write it, you'll say it out loud, and it's a couple of extra, taste, touch, all of that kind of stuff. You'll feel it more, and it'll be stronger, deeper, and it'll make it happen sooner. Not everybody likes to write things down, so that's up to you. If that's something that will help you, then by all means go for it. I really find that people get stuck on the word money because, and rich, those words that they have a difficult connotation for some people. And honestly, when they think of prosperity and abundance, they say, I don't want it because they're worried about the money thing. They think it's too materialistic, they think it's whatever it is. And it can mean so many things. We always, when I was in Unity Church, we always talked about prosperity and abundance and the four T's, the tithing aspects. And to me, it was all about opening yourself up and allowing the universe to give you whatever good that was supposed to come your way in whatever way. And if money came, I wasn't going to say, oh, no, that's evil. I can't have it unless it came with strings attached that I didn't feel good with. But when I open myself up, I have to say that I would picture, and this is an extra thing that can really help you. I would picture at the time, it was a little while ago, I would picture checks coming into my mailbox from all different places and not even knowing. And within a month, I started getting checks in the mail. I had checks, refund checks I didn't know I was going to get. I had things like I did crafts. I had some craft checks that came in the mail. I was constantly going to the bank, and I finally got the thing where you didn't have to go to the bank anymore. I was like, thank God I could take pictures of the checks. But now I just imagine my bank account getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And whichever way the money comes, I don't care. It flows in and it can flow out to wherever I want it. But that way I don't worry about the future. I don't have to deal about with any of that stuff. So it just depends on what prosperity and abundance means to you and what the dollar means to you or the currency that you're with means to you. Just know that you can have more. You can have more abundance, more love, more joy, more all of those things. An abundance of those things, even not just money. But money is nice to have. It's a great trade value and everything else in this lifetime. So don't be afraid of it, but also be aware that this can mean so much more than just that. Thank you for joining me here today. If you like what you hear, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and click on the bell notification to know the next time something comes out. I know for you and for everyone out there and me that we want more in our life in some way, whatever area of our life we need it. And there are many tools to get there, and this is one. And I hope that you'll come back and join me again.